So we have completed till exercise 5.1 in our first session. So today we'll be starting with a new topic, that is nth term of an AP. So what do you mean by nth term of an AP? See, what is this? How will you write the third term? You'll write third term as A3, fourth A4. So what will you write nth term? AN. Okay. So now we'll see how to find the nth term of an AP. We have a formula that we already discussed in the last class. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So this is the formula to find nth term. Okay. Suppose if the question is find the 10th term of an AP 2, 7, 12, etc. So you need to find the 10th term. Okay, now you will take n as 10 because 10th term ആണ് find ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. So you will take n is equal to 10. Now substitute these values. See, you know A is equal to 2, first term. D is equal to any term minus the preceding term. 7 minus 2 or 12 minus 7, everything will be equal. So 7 minus 2 is what? 5. So you got D's common difference is equal to 5. First term is equal to 2 and n is equal to 10. How n is equal to 10? Because we need to find the 10th term. Okay. So I am substituting this in the equation. Formula A plus n minus 1 into D. A, n is what? 10. A10 is equal to A2. 2 plus 10 minus 1 into D is what? 5, which is equal to 2 plus 10 minus 1, 9. 9 into 5, 45. 45 plus 2, 47. So you got the 10th term is 47. Okay, this is how we will use the formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So now you have found the nth term, that is 10th term, by using the formula AN. Now consider another example. See, you have the AP 21, 18, 15, etc. So the question is, which term of this AP is minus 81? ഇതിൽ ഏത് term ആണ് minus 81? നമുക്കറിയില്ല ഏത് term ആണെന്നുള്ളത്. So you can take AN is equal to minus 81. N എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല because എത്രാമത്തെ term ആണെന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ find ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. We need to find what is N. Okay. Again same, what is A? First term is 21. What is D? 18 minus 21 minus 3. Okay, so I am substituting this value in the formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN, we know what is AN, minus 81 equal to 21 plus N minus 1 into D minus 3. Okay, now we need to find the value of N. So minus 81 equal to 21. See, 3 I am giving to both. Minus 3 into N, minus 3N. Minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3. Negative into negative, positive. 21 plus 3. 24 minus 3n equal to minus 81. Okay, so I am taking this 24 this side. Up plus 24 will become minus 24. Minus 81 minus 24 equal to minus 3n. Minus 81 minus 24 equal to minus 3n. So negative and negative, you should add it. So 81 plus 24, 105, and put the negative sign, equal to minus 3n. Negative negative got cancelled. 105 equal to 3n. Now n is equal to 105 divided by 3. Okay, 105 divided by 3 is 35. So you got n is equal to 35 and you can conclude the answer as 35th term of this given AP is minus 81. Okay. Now another example. Determine the AP whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. So they have given the third term, how can you write third term? A3, right? Third term is given as 5 and seventh term is given as 9. Okay, രണ്ട് terms അവർ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. Third term is 9, third term is 5, seventh term is 9. What we need to do? We need to form an AP. അതിന് നമുക്ക് we need to know what is the value of A, what is the value of D. So ഇത് ഞാനൊരു ഇക്വേഷൻ ആയിട്ട് A plus n minus 1 into D ഫോർമുല എഴുതാൻ പോവാം. Since this is A3, ഞാൻ n ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ 3 കൊടുക്കും. So A plus n എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 3 minus 1 into D. D നമുക്ക് എയും ഡിയും അറിയില്ല, ഈക്വൽ ടു 5. ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെ 3 വന്നത്? ബിക്കോസ് ദിസ് ഇസ് A3. എന്നിന് പകരം യു സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് 3. ഹിയർ A 7 ആണ്. സോ ഐ എം ടേക്കിംഗ് n ആസ് 7. A plus 7 minus 1 into D ആ ഫോർമുലയിലേക്ക് ചെയ്തു. ഈക്വൽ ടു വാട്ട്? 9. നൗ A plus 3 minus 1, 2D equal to 5. Second one, A plus 7 minus 1, 6. 6D equal to 9. So you got two equations. This is similar to your linear equations in two variables, right? Instead of x plus y, ഇവിടെ A and D ആണല്ലോ, അത്രേ ഡിഫറൻസ് ഉള്ളൂ. X plus y ക്ക് പകരം A and D. So now you can find the value of A and D by using elimination method. അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ A plus 2D equal to 5. A plus 6D equal to 9. Elimination. 5 minus 9 minus 4. 2 minus 6 minus 4D. ഒരു D ഉണ്ട്. A got cancelled. 0. രണ്ട് നെഗറ്റീവ് അപ്പുറത്തും ഇപ്പുറത്തും cancelled. D is equal to 4 by 4 which is equal to 1. Okay. So now you got the value of D as 1. ഇനി A ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ എങ്ങനെ ഫൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക? സെയിം. ഈ D ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ യു സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ഇൻ ഇക്വേഷൻ നമ്പർ 1. A plus 2 into D എന്താ 1 equal to 5. A plus 2 equal to 5. So A equal to 5 minus 2, 3. ഇപ്പോൾ you got A as 3, D as 1. A equal to 3, D equal to 1. ഇനി ഫോം ചെയ്യാൻ ഈസി അല്ലേ AP? AP എങ്ങനെ ഫോം ചെയ്യുക? A means what? First term. So you got first term as 3. Second term എങ്ങനെ ഫൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക? You should add the common difference. Common difference is 1. So plus 1, 4. പിന്നെയും plus 1, 5. Again plus 1, 6. Like that 7, 8. It goes on. This is the AP. Okay. Now you form the AP. Just അവർ തന്നിട്ടുള്ള വാല്യൂ third term is equal to 5. Seventh term equal to 9. So we formed an equation. Two equations form ചെയ്തു. Okay. We solve for A and D by using elimination method. Now at last we form the AP. എയും ഡിയും കിട്ടിയ AP ഫോം ചെയ്യാൻ അറിയാം. Again, another example. Here AP അവർ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് 5, 11, 17, 23, etc. So you need to check whether 301 is a term of this AP or not. 301 എന്ന് പറയുന്ന നമ്പർ ഈ APയിൽ വരുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇല്ലയോ എന്ന് നമ്മൾ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ. How will you check? First of all, നമ്മൾ AN equal to 301 ആയിട്ട് എടുക്കും. Okay. Then we will find the value for N. N ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ വാല്യൂ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഡെസിമൽ വാല്യൂ ആണ് കിട്ടുന്നതെങ്കിൽ 301 is not a term of the list. Okay. N ൻ്റെ വാല്യൂ പ്രോപ്പർ ഒരു ഹോൾ നമ്പർ ആണ് കിട്ടുന്നതെങ്കിൽ 301 is there. Okay. What is A here? First term 5. D 11 minus 5. 6. Okay, you got A equal to 5, D equal to 6. Now you can put it in this equation. AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Now you know what is AN? 301 equal to what is A? 5. 5 plus N minus 1. N ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഫൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. N minus 1 into D. D is 6. Okay. Now 301 equal to 5 plus, I am giving this 6 to both n and minus 1. 6 into n, 6n. 6 into minus 1, minus 6. Okay. Equal to 5. See, 5 minus 6. What is 5 minus 6? Minus 1 plus 6n equal to 301. Now I am taking this minus 1 this side. Minus 1 upper will become positive 1. So 301 plus 1 equal to 6n. 302 equal to 6n. Then n is equal to 302 divided by 6. See, if we 302 divided by 6, we will get a value 50.333. So is it a whole number? It is a fraction type. So what can you conclude? 301 is not a term of the given list of numbers. Okay, because it's a fraction, decimal type of answer on n negative. Number of terms can't be a fraction. Okay, so 301 is not a term of the given list. Now consider another example. Okay, if the question is how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? So you need to find how many 2-digit numbers are there which is divisible by 3. Okay, so 3 in the table 2-digit numbers start ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഏത് നമ്പർ വെച്ചിട്ടാണ്? 12 അല്ലേ, അതിന് താഴെ വേറെ ഡിവിസിബിൾ ഇല്ല. സോ 3 ൻ്റെ ടേബിളിൽ 12 ആണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. 12, 4 into 3, 12. പിന്നെ 12 കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നെക്സ്റ്റ് നമ്പർ ഇസ് 5 into 3, 15. Then 6 into 3, 18. Then it goes on till where 2-digit number stop ചെയ്യുന്നത് എവിടെയാണ്? 99. Is 99 divisible by 3? Yes. So last one is 99. ഇതാണ് 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. So ഇതിൻ്റെ ഈ ഇടയിൽ എത്ര നമ്പേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് we need to find. Okay, between 12 and 99. So you can write A is equal to first term endana 12. D is equal to, of course D will be 3 because the divisible by 3. 3 in the table ana, so D will be 3. Okay, 15 minus 12, 18 minus 15. Then you have another one, AN. AN enda, AN means last one, nth term, 99. So you can substitute these values in the formula. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, so I am substituting AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Then we need to get the value for n at the number of terms ആണ് നമുക്ക് find ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. AN is 99 equal to A12 plus n minus 1 into D is 3. 12 plus 3 into n, 3n. 3 into minus 1, minus 3. Okay, 12 minus 3. What is 12 minus 3? 9. 9 plus 3n equal to 99. Fine. Now I am taking this 9 this side. 9 apparathu povumbo minus 9. Appo 99 minus 9 equal to 3n. 99 minus 9, 90 equal to 3n. So n is equal to 90 divided by 3. Okay. You will get n is equal to 30. So there are 30 terms in between 12 and 99. 30 2-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 3. Yes. So one more example. Find the 11th term from the last term of the AP 10, 7, 4, minus 62. Okay. So the AP is 10, 7, 4, etc. minus 62. So this is the AP. You need to find what? You need to find the 11th term. Okay, but it should be from the last term, not from the first. It should be from the last. Okay, from the last, which is the 11th term. Okay, towards the first, it's going like this. Now what will you do? A is equal to what? What is the first term? 10. D is equal to 7 minus 10 minus 3. Okay, now what is AN last term? Minus 62. Since we are taking from the last, we are not going this way, we are taking from the last, back in the മുന്നോട്ടേക്കുള്ള 11th term ആണ് നമുക്ക് ഫൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. സോ എവറിത്തിങ് നമ്മൾ റിവേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട് എടുക്കും. ദിസ് ഈസ് ദ നോർമൽ വേ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ ഇത് ലാസ്റ്റ് നിന്നാണ് തുടങ്ങേണ്ടത്. സോ യു വിൽ ടേക്ക് എ എസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു നേരെ തിരിച്ച് എ എസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു -62. ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ എ എന്നാണ് -62 എടുത്തത്. ഇപ്പോൾ എ എസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു -62 ബിക്കോസ് വി ആർ സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് ഫ്രം ഹിയർ. ഓക്കെ, ഡി ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു നമ്മൾ നേരെ തിരിച്ച് വരുമ്പോൾ ഇത് റിവേഴ്സ് ആവും. ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് -3 വിൽ ബിക്കം +3. ഡി ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 3. നൗ വാട്ട് വിൽ ബി എ എൻ? വാട്ട് ഇസ് ദ ലാസ്റ്റ് ടേം? ഈ സൈഡിൽ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ വാട്ട് ഇസ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ടേം? 10, റൈറ്റ്? സോ വിൽ ടേക്ക് 10 ആസ് എ എൻ. ഇനി സെയിം വേ നമ്മൾ ഫൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യും വാട്ട് ഇസ് എൻ. നോട്ട് വാട്ട് ഇസ് എൻ, എൻ നമുക്കറിയാം. Okay, so what we need to find 11th term. So n is equal to 11. Okay, now we'll put this values in that formula. an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. values ഏതും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. a 11 ആണ് നമുക്ക് ഫൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. 11th term from the last equal to a എന്താണ് -62 plus n 11th term അല്ലേ into d. d is 3. actually -3 ആയിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ we are starting from the last, so reverse 3. -62 plus 11 minus 1 10. 10 into 3 30. so -62 plus 30 -32. so the 11th term is -32. 11th term from the last term. okay, it is -32. just reverse here, that's all. Now one more example. A sum of ₹1000 is invested at 8% simple interest per year. Calculate the interest at the end of each year. Do this interest form an AP? If so, find the interest at the end of 30 years making use of this fact. So last class we have discussed what is a compound interest formula. Now we'll see simple interest. So what is the formula for simple interest? PRT by 100. What is P? P equal to principal amount. Okay. R is rate of interest. T is time period. Okay, so in this question a sum of 1000 rupees is invested at 8% interest. So in the first year what will be the interest? First year means you need to take t is equal to 1. okay, so P, what is P? How much amount is invested? 1000. so P into, that is 1000 into rate of interest. what is the interest? 8% into t. T is what? First year, that means t will take as 1 divided by 100. 0 0 I'm cancelling. 8 into 10 80. So the first year interest is 80 rupees. Now we'll take second year. Second year means you'll take t is equal to 2. PRT by 100. P is 1000 into rate of interest 8 into t 2 divided by 100. 8 into 2 16. 16 into 10 160. okay, now we'll see for the third year. 1000 into 8 into 3 divided by 100. 0 zeros cancelled. 8 3s are 24 into 10 240. okay, so now you got 80 rupees, 160 rupees and 240 rupees. that means in the first year it is 80, second year 160, third year 240. is this in the form of AP? yes, with a common difference 80. 160 minus 80 80. 240 minus 160 80. so the common difference is 80. what we need to find the interest at the end of 30 years. okay, so we need to find a 30 years. at the end of 30 years means you need to take n is equal to 30. okay, I am just applying this to the formula. you know a is equal to 80, d is equal to 80, n is equal to 30. so you can find a 30. How to find A30? Equal to A plus, that means 80 plus n minus 1 into, n is 30, 30 minus 1 into d, d is 80. Okay, so 80 plus 30 minus 1, 29, 29 into 80. 29 into 80 is 2320. So 2320 plus 80 equal to 2400. This is the answer. Okay, so you can write, so the interest at the end of 30 years will be rupees 2400. Nothing, we have just found the interest in each year. First year it is 80 rupees, second year it is 160 rupees, third year 240 rupees. So this is in the form of AP. We have found A30, 30th year. That's all. Next, in a flower bed, it's example number 10 in page number 105. In a flower bed, there are 23 rose plants in the first row, 21 in the second, 19 in the third, and so on. There are 5 rose plants in the last row. How many rows are there in the flower bed? Okay, so in a flower bed, first row 23 roses were there, second row 21, third row 19, and so on. And last row there were 5 roses. That's all. This is in the form of AP. First term is 23. Common difference D is equal to 21 minus 23. What is 21 minus 23? Minus 2. What is 5? 5 means AN, last term or nth term. So AN is equal to 5. Now you can find N, because we need to find how many rows are there. Okay, how many rows? So n, we need to find n. I am putting these values in the formula. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is an? 5. 5 equal to a 23 plus n minus n, we don't know, n minus 1 into minus 2. Okay. 5 equal to a plus n minus 1 into minus 2. 5 equal to 23 plus minus 2 into n, minus 2n, minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2, negative into negative, positive. 5 equal to 23 plus 2, 25, minus 2n. I am taking this 25 this side, so E25 will become minus 25. 5 minus 25 equal to minus 2n. See, 5 minus 25 minus 20 equal to minus 2n. Minus minus cancel edu. N equal to 20 by 2. N equal to 10. That's all. So there are 10 rows in the flower bed. Simple. Now come to exercise number 5.2. Fill in the blanks in the following table given that A is the first term, D is the common difference, and AN is the nth term of the AP. So we will see the first sub question. So in that, the value of A as 7, D equal to 3, N equal to 8, but they haven't given the value for AN. That means we need to find the value of AN. Okay, so we know what is A, we know what is D, what is N. We need to find AN. So you can use the formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Put the values. An is equal to A is 7 plus N is 8, 8 minus 1 into D. D is what? 3. Okay. 7 plus 8 minus 1, 7 into 3. 7 plus 7 3s are 21. What is 7 plus 21? 28. So you got An is equal to 28. Now second one. A is equal to minus 18 is given in the question. D they haven't given, so we need to find the value of D. N is given as 10. An is equal to 0. Okay. Here again you can use the same formula. An is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Substitute the values. A n is equal to 0, a is equal to minus 18 plus n is given as 10, 10 minus 1 into d we don't know, okay. Now minus 18 plus d into 10, 10 d into minus 1 minus d equal to what? 0, this 0. 10d minus d, 10 minus 1, 9. So minus 18 plus 9d equal to 0. Now this minus 18 I am taking this side. So minus 18 will become positive 18. 9d is equal to 18. Okay. D equal to 18 divided by 9. 2. So you got the value of D as 2. Third one. They haven't given the value of A. That means we need to find the value of A. D equal to minus 3. N is equal to 18. An is equal to minus 5. Now we need to find the value of A. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. An value is minus 5 equal to A we don't know plus n minus 1. N is 18. 18 minus 1 into D. D is minus 3. Okay. So minus 5 is equal to A plus 18 minus 1. 17. 17 into minus 3. Minus 5 equal to A plus 17 into 3 is what? 51. So minus 3 into 17 is minus 51. Now I am taking this 51 this side. So minus 51 will become plus 51. Okay. So minus 5 plus 51 equal to A. That is 51 minus 5. 46. So you got the value of A as 46. Now fourth one. Value of A is given as minus 18.9. D equal to 2.5. N is not given. So we need to find the value of N. An is given as 3.6. Okay. So we are using the formula An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. I am substituting the values. An is given as 3.6 equal to A is minus 18.9 plus n is not given. N is what we need to find. N minus 1 into D is given as 2.5. Okay. Now 3.6 is equal to minus 18.9 plus 2.5 into 3, 2.5 into n, 2.5n. 2.5 into minus 1, minus 2.5. Okay. Minus 18 minus 2.5, negative and negative. That means you will add it. 18.9 plus 2.5 is what? 21.4. 3.6 is equal to minus 21.4 plus 2.5 n. Negative, negative. So I have put the value negative. 3.6 is equal to minus 21.4 plus 2.5 n. 3.6 is equal to minus 21.4 plus 2.5 n. Now I am taking this minus 21.4 this side. So minus 21.4 will become plus 21.4. 3.6 plus 21.4 is equal to 2.5 n. 3.6 plus 21.4 is 25 equal to 2.5 n. Now what is n? n is equal to 25 divided by 2.5. n is equal to 25 divided by 2.5. How will you solve this? Into 10 into 10. So here after the point only one digit is there, so we are multiplying it by 10. It will be 250 divided by 25. 25 into 10, 250. So the answer is 10. n is equal to 10. Next, a is given as 3.5, d equal to 0, n is equal to 105, an is equal to, we need to find. Again the same formula, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. I am substituting the values. An we don't know. An is equal to, a is given as 3.5 plus n 105 minus 1 into d is what? 0. See, it's into 0. 0 into anything is what? 0. So 0 into 105 minus 1, whole term got cancelled because into 0. So what is remaining? An is equal to 3.5. Come to the second question. First one is over. Second one. Choose the correct choice in the following and justify. Okay. So first sub question is 30th term of the AP 1074. See, this is the AP 1074 etc. So what is the 30th term of this AP? How will you find the 30th term? You will take n is equal to 30. Okay. What is A? A is the first term, 10. What is D? Common difference, 7 minus 10, minus 3. Okay. So now you will find the 30th term. That means an. An means A30, 30th term, equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is A? 10. 10 plus n minus 1. What is n? 30. 30 minus 1 into d. D is minus 3. Equal to 10 plus 30 minus 1. 29 into minus 3. What is 29 into minus 3? Minus 87. 10 plus minus 87. What is 10 plus minus 87? Minus 77. So you have an option C. Option C is the correct answer, minus 77. Second sub question. This is the AP minus 3 minus 1 by 2, 2 etc. So you need to find the 11th term of this AP. Okay, 11th term means you will take n is equal to 11, a is equal to first term minus 3, d is equal to any term minus the preceding term, that is minus 1 by 2 minus minus 3. This is minus 3. Minus minus will become positive. Okay, now we will take the LCM. 2, here it is 2, so we will multiply by 2 into 2 into 2, minus 1 plus 3 into 2, 6 divided by, here it is 2, here it is 2, so common is 2. 6 minus 1, 5, 5 by 2. So you got the difference as, common difference is 5 by 2. Okay. Now you can find the 11th term. 11th term means A11 is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A is minus 3 plus n minus 1 into d. N is 11. 11 minus 1 into d is what? 5 by 2. Okay. Minus 3 plus 11 minus 1, 10. 10 into 5 by 2. I am cancelling it. 2 5s are. Now what is remaining? 5 5s are 25. Minus 3. See, this minus 3. 25 minus 3, 22. So option B is the correct answer. Okay, now come to the third question. Here, in the following APs, find the missing terms in the boxes. So we need to find the missing terms. Okay, So first question, first one is, they have given first term 2, second term is not there, third term is 26. What we need to find here? We need to find the second term. Okay. So first of all, we need to write the given details. What is given? First term is given. So you can write a is equal to 2. Now what is given? Third term is given. So you can write a3 is equal to 26. Now you can you expand this one, a3, by using that formula n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d? Yes, you can take n is equal to 3 and you can expand it. How? A plus n minus 1 into d. Here what is n? 3. So you can write instead of n 3. 3 minus 1 into d. A plus 2d. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 into d. So instead of a3, you can write a plus 2d. Therefore, a plus 2d equal to 26. Okay. Now, you know what is a? See here, a is equal to 2. So can I substitute this 2 here? So instead of a, I am writing what? 2. 2 plus this 2d equal to 26. Now can I find the value of d? Yes, I am taking this 2 this side. So plus 2 will become minus 2. Okay. 2d equal to 26. 2 is going that side, minus 2. 2d equal to 26 minus 2, 24. Now 2d equal to 24. Then what is d? 24 divided by 2, which is equal to 12. So now you got a is equal to 2, d is equal to 12. You got both the values a and d. So can you find the second term? Actually, you need to find the second term, right? So you can find the second term. A2 is equal to, A2 means what? You will put n is equal to 2. Okay. A2 is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. That means, what is the value of a? 2. 2 plus 2 minus 1 into, what is d? 12. 2 plus 2 minus 1, 1. 1 into 12, 12. 2 plus 12, 14. So you got the second term as 14. This is how you will solve it. Okay, now come to the second question. So in the second question, first term is not given, second term is given as 13, third term is not given, fourth term is given as 3. So you need to find a1 and also a3, first term and third term. Okay. First of all, write down the given values. What is given? Second term is given. A2 is given as 13. Then 1, 2, 3. Fourth term is given. A4 is equal to 3. So can you expand this one? In the form an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes, you can. This one I can write as, this is a2, second term. So I can take n is equal to 2. A plus n is 2. 2 minus 1 into d. What is a plus 2 minus 1 into d? 2 minus 1, 1. That is a plus d. So I can write a plus d equal to 13. Same way I can expand this one. A plus, what is n here? See, 4. 4 minus 1 into d. Okay, equal to 3. 4 minus 1, 3. So I can write a plus 3d equal to 3. Now I got two equations. What are those equations? A plus d equal to 13 and a plus 3d equal to 3. So these are the two equations I got. So these two equations are in the form of linear equations in two variables, but instead of x and y we have a and d. So we will solve it by elimination method. A plus d equal to 13, a plus 3d equal to 3. So I am subtracting 13 minus 3, 10. 1 minus 3 minus 2d. A got cancelled. Therefore, d equal to 10 divided by minus 2. 5. Minus is there, so minus 5. You got the value of d as minus 5. So, can you find the value of a? Yes, you can put this value of d in the first equation, any equation. Okay. So, I am putting it, I am substituting the value of d in first equation. A plus what is d? Minus 5 equal to 13. A equal to, this minus 5 will go this side and it will become plus 5. 13 plus 5 equal to 18. So I got the value of A as 18, value of D as minus 5. Now you see. A is equal to 18, D is equal to minus 5. Now actually what you need to find? You need to find the first term and third term. First term is A. Already we found A is equal to 18. Okay. Now we need to find the third term, that is A3. A3 is equal to A plus n is what? 3. So instead of n you can write 3. 3 minus 1 into D. What is A? 18 plus 3 minus 1, 2. 2 into what is D? Minus 5. 18 plus 5 2s are 10. Minus 10. 18 minus 10? 8. So you got the value of third term as 8 and first term as 18. Now come to the third sub question. Here you have first term is given 5. Second term is not there. Third is also not there. Fourth term is given as 9 1 by 2. Okay. So you have first term and the last term. So you can write A is equal to 5, first term. Okay. Then what else is there? Fourth term is there. That means A4 is given as 9 1 by 2. First of all, can you replace, this is a mixed fraction. Can you just convert it into improper fraction? Yes. 9 into 2 plus 1 by 2 equal to 19 by 2. So I have converted this 9 1 by 2 into improper fraction 19 by 2. Okay. Now instead of that I will write 19 by 2. Okay, I am expanding this A4 into A plus n minus 1 into D form. A plus n is what? 4. 4 minus 1 into D. A plus 4 minus 1 is 3. 3D equal to what? 19 by 2. Okay. So I got one equation. And also I know the value of A. What is A's value? A is equal to 5. So I can substitute A is equal to 5. 5 plus 3D equal to 19 by 2. 5 plus 3D equal to 19 by 2. Now I am taking this 5 this side. So positive 5 will become minus 5. 3D equal to 19 by 2 minus 5. LCM into 2 into 2. 19 minus 5 into 2, 10 divided by 2. 19 minus 10, 9 by 2. That is 3D equal to 9 by 2. What is the value of D? 3D equal to 9 by 2. So D equal to, this is multiplication. So when 3 comes this side, it will become what? Division. 9 by 2, it will become division. Okay. Here 3 is multiplication, 3D. When 3 comes this side, it will become division. So 1 by 3. 3 3s are 9. What is remaining? D is equal to 3 by 2. Only 3 by 2 is remaining. So D is equal to 3 by 2. So now you have the value of A and value of D. A is equal to 5. D is equal to, we just found 3 by 2. Actually, what is the requirement of the question? You need to find second term and also third term. Okay. Second term, take n is equal to 2. A plus n minus 1 into d equal to what is a? 5 plus n is 2. 2 minus 1 into d, 3 by 2. 5 plus 2 minus 1, 1. 1 into 3 by 2, 3 by 2. LCM into 2 into 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 3 whole divided by 2. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 by 2 is the second term. Now find the third term. Third term is a3. A plus 3 minus 1 into d, because you have taken n is equal to 3. What is a? 5. 5 plus 3 minus 1 into d is 3 by 2. 5 plus 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 into 3 by 2. I am cancelling 2, 2. What is remaining? 3. That is 5 plus 3 equal to 8. So you got third term as 8. Next one, fourth. First term is given minus 4. We don't know second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth term is given. So first of all write the given values. First term is given a is equal to minus 4. Sixth term is given a6 is equal to 6. Can you expand a6? Right? A plus n is what? 6. 6 minus 1 into d. A plus 6 minus 1 is 5. 5d. So can I write a plus 5d equal to 6? I just expanded this a6 like this. Okay? A plus 5d. So you have the value of a. See here. You have the value of a as minus 4. So I am substituting the value of a as minus 4. Minus 4 plus 5d equal to 6. I am taking this 4 this side. So minus 4 will become plus 4. 5d is equal to 6 plus 4. 5d equal to 10. Therefore d equal to 10 by 5, which is equal to 2. Now you got both the values. A is equal to minus 4. D is equal to minus 2. Both the values you got now. So you can find second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. A is equal to minus 4. D is equal to 2. Now you can find second term. A2 is equal to a plus n will be 2. 2 minus 1 into d. Minus 4 plus 2 minus 1, 1. 1 into d is 2. Minus 4 plus 1 into 2, 2. Minus 4 plus 2, minus 2. So the second term is minus 2. Same way you can find the third term. A3 is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Substituting the values, minus 4 plus n will be 3. This one. 3 minus 1 into 2. D is 2. Minus 4 plus 2 into 2. Minus 4 plus 4. 4 minus 4, 0. So the third term is 0. Fourth one. A4. Minus 4 plus n will be 4. 4 minus 1 into d is what? 2. Minus 4 plus 4 minus 1, 3. 3 into 2. Minus 4 plus 3 into 2, 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. So the fourth term is 2. And finally you need to find A5, fifth term. Minus 4 plus n is 5. 5 minus 1 into 2. Minus 4. What is 5 minus 1? 4. 4 into 2. Minus 4 plus 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 4, 4. Okay. So you got fifth term. Okay. Now the last one. First term is not given. Second is given 38. Third is not there. Fourth is not there. Fifth is not there. Sixth is given as minus 22. Same way. First of all, write down the given values. Second term is given. So you can write A2 is equal to 38. This is which term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th term. So A6 is equal to minus 22. You can expand it in the form A plus n minus 1 into D. So I am writing this. A plus n is what? This one. 2. 2 minus 1 into D. What is 2 minus 1? 1. 1 into D. D. So A plus D is equal to 38. And this one I am expanding. A plus n is what? This one 6. 6 minus 1 5 into D equal to what? Minus 22. Now you got two equations. Again you can solve it by using elimination method. Okay. First one was A plus D equal to 38. A plus 5D equal to minus 22. Subtract. See, this is 38 minus 22. So, you will add it. 38 plus 22. Already this is minus. So, 38 minus 22 is 38 plus 22. One minus 5. What is 1 minus 5? Minus 4D. A got cancelled. D is equal to 60 divided by minus 4. What is 60 divided by 4? 15. One minus is there, so minus 15. Okay, now you got the value of D. Can you find the value of A? So you can substitute this value of D in any equation. So I am substituting in the first equation. A plus D we got minus 15 equal to 38. So this minus 15 will go this side and become positive 15. A plus 38, A is equal to 38 plus 15. Okay, what is 38 plus 15? 53. So you got the value of A as 53, D as minus 15. Now you have the value of both A and D. A is equal to 53, D is equal to minus 15. So can you find the other terms? What all terms we need to find? First term we need to find. Already we found first term. A is equal to 53. Okay. Second term is also already given. Third term A3 is equal to, take n is equal to 3. A plus 3 minus 1 into D. What is A? 53. 53 plus 3 minus 1, 2. 2 into D. D is minus 15. 53 plus 15 into 2, 30. Minus 30. 53 minus 30. 23. Same way you can find fourth term. A4 is equal to A plus, that is 53 plus n is 4. 4 minus 1, 3. 3 into D. D is minus 5. So 53 plus 3 into 15. It's 15. D is 15 minus 15. So 15 into 3, 45. 53 minus 45, 8. So you got fourth term as 8. Same way you can find the fifth term. A5 is equal to 53 plus n is 5. 5 minus 1, 4. 4 into minus 15. What is 4 into minus 15? Minus 60. 53 minus 60 minus 7. So you found first term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. So now we have finished with the third question of exercise 5.2. So in the next class we will be starting with the fourth question. So that's all for today. Remaining problems will be discussed in the next class. Thank you.